Welcome to the Lumber Capital Combine. Workout 1 is bloody toe rope. As many rounds as possible in 15 minutes complete, 150-meter tethered run, 7 synchro burpees over the bar, and an ascending amount of deadlifts. First round will be 7, second round will be 10, third round will be 13, etc. RX loading for the deadlift is 315 for males, 205 for females, and the scaled loading is 225 for males, 155 for females. So a few notes, this is the event briefing. There will be no in-person event briefing when you actually get here for the competition day. So that being said, it's your responsibility to watch all these videos in their entirety, know the movement standards, know the flow of the workouts. It is your responsibility. So if you are out on the floor, anything happens that we were covered in the briefing, again, that should be something that you already know because we've already covered it here. Just want to reiterate that. So this is a 100-point event, as each of the events will be. The tethered run, let's go over movement standards. First of all, both athletes have to hold the tether at all times while running at any time outside the building. So the material and the length of that tether, basically the thing that connects you and your partner, will be announced the day of the event. 150 meters is one lap around Lumber Capital Athletics, our building here. We will make sure that we have people who are monitoring traffic, because traffic also travels around that, because it will be sort of on the inside of the parking lot. Lanes 1, 2, and 3 are going to exit one of the bay doors, and they will come back in that same bay door to complete their burpees and their deadlifts. They have a second bay door for lanes 4, 5, and 6. That way, all of the athletes are running very close to the same distance. If at any point you and your partner become untethered, one of you lets go of the rope or gets pulled out of somebody's hands, and a judge sees that, then you will be doing a 2 burpee penalty immediately that is administered in that same round. So instead of doing 7 burpees in that round, you'll be forced to do 9 burpees, and then you'll go right back into your workout, and that will not count to your rep total for the workout. Synchro burpees over the bar. Let's go over the standards. So really the only requirement for this synchro burpee over the bar is that both athletes must have their chests touching and their chest and thighs touching the ground at the same time. So you have to be on the ground at the same time, and you can get up, go over the bar however you'd like, and then once again having to be chest on the ground at the same time for the next rep. So beyond that, there's really no requirements. So in other words, you could be doing these where you're on the same side of the bar at the same time. So in other words, you're both on one side, you get up, you jump over together, both on the other side. You could do it where you're on opposite sides of the bar. You get up and you like switch places. Or you could do this where you're like lateral. You could do it where you're facing the bar. It's completely up to you as specifics, as well as you're not required to jump for the burpee, right? Only requirement is you get onto one side, chest all the way to the floor, thighs to the ground, get up, get over, and switch to be the other side. Then finally, the deadlift. The deadlift is no different than any other deadlift, that it starts on the floor and ends with the athlete at full hip and knee extension with the shoulders behind the bar. Besides that, you can do the deadlifts on your own, split up however you want. Like as individuals, you can do them as a partnership, 2 people working at the same time on the bar, or a combination of the 2. So really there's almost an endless examples of combinations that how athletes get to this. But let's give an example. In the round of 10, let's say we have partner 1 and 2. They do 5 reps where they're both holding onto it. So a partner deadlift. They drop the bar. Partner 1 then steps up to it and they do 2 reps individually. Partner 2 that steps up and they do 3 reps individually. That's 10 total reps of deadlifts. They're done with that round. They move back to their run. So again, any combination that you want to do between you and your partner or both of you working at the same time is fine. So the scoring for this event, first of all, the run counts as a single rep. The score for the workout is the entirety of the reps that you complete, and your tiebreak time is the first lap run time. As soon as your partnership gets back in and puts the tether in the designated box on the floor next to your lane, that is when your tiebreak time will be recorded. If you have any questions about this event, be sure to drop them into the comments below. That's the place where we will answer your questions. That way other people can also view them and see if anyone else has answered that question previously. We'll be on here making sure that we're responding to people as quickly as we can be. And if you have a day of competition dispute of some kind, you got to go to the head table to be able to make that. Besides that, we will see you in August. Best of luck on Bloody Toe Rope.